Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video. On Pixel, wanted to give you my thoughts. Pixel overall has been quite bullish. It was expected that at some point of time it would turn bullish. But in general, what we saw yesterday after some positive news, some bigger investments, etc., we saw some more bullish momentum from gaming cryptos. All right, so you can see, for example. Right here, this is a list of most of the gaming cryptos. You can see, especially right here, well, in the middle of the night, actually, they started to really diverge from Bitcoin, and some of them became very, very bullish. Not all of them, but some of them became very, very bullish. They're coming down right now, so that's also what you see for Pixel, but that's mostly has to do with Bitcoin, I think. All right, I think Pixel itself is actually still bullish, but sometimes, and that's what's going on right now. The Monday morning, what happens is that the volume is very low across the markets, and then maybe you get some closure of positions, whatever, for Bitcoin, and that has a very big effect on Bitcoin right then, all right? And then apart from that, what you see right now is that Bitcoin is dropping down while Bitcoin dominance is moving up. So that just means that most altcoins are and will be suffering, all right? That's just the situation right now. There's nothing you can do about that. So Pixel is also suffering a little bit. I would say, I mean, technically Pixel is still very strong because it's still holding some major support levels right here at 58 and ultimately 55 cents. So technically, I would say Pixel is fine. There's nothing wrong going on at this moment, but it is something to be cautious about. I mean, if Bitcoin really keeps drawing back here, then that obviously has negative impacts on all altcoins, including Pixel, regardless of how bullish it is. Because fundamentally, like I said, I think gaming is one of the best narratives in crypto. Pixel is very new. Pixel is a very big game, and it only has a market cap of $450 million. So I think fundamentally, Pixel is just one of the right cryptos when it comes to the gaming narrative, which I expect to do well. But alright, if you look at Pixel right now, you can also see just in general that we see some closure of positions. Alright, so we saw a huge increase, especially since the start. But we saw a huge increase basically since yesterday morning in spot positions. Mainly spot positions, so that's interesting. That's usually more sustainable. But you can also see that the open interest in general just moved up a lot since yesterday morning. Alright, it moved up a lot. I would say it's mainly neutral, right? You can see the CVD actually remained neutral due to in that period of time, and the price movement actually was mostly caused by spot. So that means that there's probably a lot of liquidity to both sides of Pixel. So that usually means that volatility is coming. But we can also check that out. I mean, this is a liquidation heat map. It's not completely correct all the time. But you can see that yesterday afternoon, for example, we had some nice liquidations. There's a lot of liquidity to the downside, which is not ideal, but I would say this still is pretty neutral, and I would say Pixel is still fine at this moment. The thing is that what we'll do is we'll drop down to this level right here. Like you could see, we're losing some momentum here. We're seeing some selling off. That's not a problem. Especially not in these market circumstances. But the big question is how will we react to this level right here at 56 and 55 cents? I would say technically at the 50 EMA, and 55 cents is a bit of a psychological level. I would say that's the main support level. Excuse me, let me quickly fix something with the camera. But I would say that's the main support level. I think it's most likely will drop down there because I also think that there's some more downside for Bitcoin. And I do think that will affect Pixel. But then if Pixel is able to hold 55 cents as a support, and we can kind of find some sort of consolidation on top of that, I see no reason why we would not reclaim 60 cents and rally back up to 70 cents to fill the wick. And I would say at this moment that's most likely, but it's always a little bit harder to say because it just depends on Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin falls down towards 50,600 and it gets a bearish breakout, then Pixel will not hold that level. So be prepared for both scenarios, all right? I expect us to drop down there. If for some reason Pixel drops down below 55 cents, I think it's actually most likely we'll just stay in this some sort of a consolidation here, and that this is a fake out. So that's a possibility. A possibility for sure, but that does not make this momentum less real. And I do think that from this consolidation, which would probably be something like this then, I do think that eventually we would break out above that again. But I would keep you updated on that. So right, for now, the main thing to watch is that level at 55 cents. Video is a bit too long, so I'm going to cut it off here, but hopefully there's still enough value for you in there. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. For now, have a great week, and bye.